I'm in Virginia, but I'm at the very point, the very western point of Virginia, here at the Cumberland Gap. Now, just a couple miles from here is the border of Tennessee and Kentucky. It's a tri-state area point. And here's a map of the Cumberland Gap from the Daniel Boone Visitor Information Center. Here they show you hiking trails. And here's the entrance to one of the hiking trails. And here they have some metal figures. Looks like Daniel Boone and his dog. Indians and buffalo. Here they have information on the Gap. Here it says the spirit of immigration as news and stories of the rich and beautiful land west of the Appalachian Mountains filtered back to the east. Colonial discontent with British rule was growing. Many people decided to journey west. Their reasons for immigrating were as varied as the people who traveled. For Kentucky-bound pioneers, the journey through the wilderness, a 195-mile distance between settlements, was a risky one. Travelers believed they could easily get lost or attacked by American Indians who, because they still considered Kentucky their land, were inclined to war against the settlers. Between 1775 and 1810, 200,000 to 300,000 pioneers passed through the Cumberland Gap, following trails that had first been beaten down by the bison, and then traveled by the American Indians. These hardy travelers came from the east, particularly Virginia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. There was an abundance of game animals across the Cumberland Gap attracted hunters to the region. Leaving home for months and sometimes years, long hunters such as Daniel Boone harvested deer, beaver, bear, elk, and other animals for their profitable pelts. Following game paths, American Indians journeyed through the Gap on hunting and warring expeditions. For centuries, the Shawnee, Cherokee, and Iroquois fought for control of the land. In more peaceful times, they traveled through the Gap to trade with other tribes. Okay, I'm going to come back to this map and show you that I took Highway 58 from east and headed west to here, and I took the little road off to, there's a little town in here called Cumberland Gap. So I'm going to go through there a little bit, film some stuff in there, and then we're going to come back out 58 and head through a tunnel. Okay, we're going to head through a tunnel and then take this road, which evidently is called Pinnacle Road, and we're going to get a view. You can see it's a winding trail, and here is an overlook down to where I'm at. So let's go see if we can find this road up here and check it out. Alright, we're taking the road to Cumberland Gap, and not a couple hundred feet, here is the border of Tennessee. And look at this walking path. I'll show you when I have better light coming back up what it looks like. Alright, here's the little town of Cumberland Gap. And there you have the Cumberland Gap National Park in the foreground. And 1.5 miles from here is the three states cornerstone. The cornerstone for Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee is on three states peak. The first Virginia, North Carolina, later Tennessee boundary at this point was surveyed in 1779 by Dr. Thomas Walker and Colonel Richard Henderson. And look what we have here.